I'd like to call this May meeting of the BZA Board to order with a roll call.
Mr. Shelton?
Here.
Ms. Warren?
Here.
Mr. Easley?
Here.
Mr. Yeaman?
Here.
Mr. Brumfield?
Here.
Mr. Craddock?
Here.
Mr. Stone?
Here. Thanks again for coming out in the weather and being a part of this meeting tonight. If we all could stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated. Your minutes were provided in the agenda, and the minutes were provided in your packet. Do I hear approval of our agenda?
So moved. I second.
All in favor? Motion carries. Likewise, approval of our minutes. They were provided in your packet. Do I hear a motion to approve our minutes from our previous meeting?
So moved.
I second.
Second. There's one second.
All in favor?
Mr. Shelton? Yes. I didn't give your vote. Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Ms. Ragsdale, do we have any old business?
We do not have any old business.
Any new business?
No new business.
Meeting next month?
We do have a meeting next month, yes.
Okay. The date of the meeting?
We have 2 cases next month. They're both replacements of double-wide manufactured homes.
What's the date of that? Okay, sorry to put you on the spot.
That is all right. It's going to be June 9th. Yep.
Thank you. There's no chairman report. So it's time to open our public hearing, and pursuant to Article V, Division 7 of the Pittsylvania County Zoning Ordinance, we, the Board of Zoning Appeals, have been empowered to hear and decide specific applications and appeals in support of said ordinance. In accomplishing this important task, we are charged with promoting the health, safety, and general welfare of the citizens of Pittsylvania County. We must ensure that all our decisions and recommendations be directed to these goals and that each be consistent with the environment, the comprehensive plan, and the best interests of Pittsylvania County, its citizens, and its prosperity. Anyone here to speak to the board other than the applicant regarding zoning cases will be limited to 3 minutes. The time is 6:04. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case S-25-010, Timothy and Kimberly Barber have petitioned for a special use permit on 95.6 acres located on State Road 862 Oak Hill Road in the Tunstall Election District to allow for a private recreational facility, a gym, in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code Section 35-179. On April 1st, 2025, the Planning Commission recommended by a 6-0 vote with no opposition that the petitioner's request be granted with the conditions recommended by staff. Staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, Katie Ingram, is here to represent the petition.
Ms. Ingram, would you like to come down and speak?
y'all have any questions.
I've got one, excuse me. You note in your application that your gym downtown is open 24/7. Do you intend for this one to be open?
So right now, we're still in the Brownsville community, so we are 24/7, but the only people that come in anytime after, like, I would say after 9 p.m. is we have a few of the Brownsville firefighters that will come in the middle of the night. But once we move, they won't be able to walk to our facility, so I highly doubt that they'll come in the middle of the night. We're leaning towards not offering it just because I'm the one that lives beside it and I have 3 small children, so other than that, we're leaning towards not doing 24/7.
Any other comments, questions? Thank you. We might have a question for you in a second. Is there anyone else here to speak?
We do not have anyone signed up.
I'd like to close the public hearing at 6:06.
Mr. Chairman, I don't see a problem with the application. I think Mr. Barber with his shop right beside it and family living there, they're going to keep a good eye on things, so I'd recommend a positive motion.
I make that motion
I'm going to read a positive
with
motion.
the conditions as presented.
You comfortable with the conditions that are listed? Conditions are parking shall be provided on-site as required by PCC. Any exterior lighting of the building and the parking area should be shielded and or directed in a manner that will not impact adjacent property owners. Whereas Kim and Tim Barber have petitioned the Board of Zoning Appeals a special use permit for the establishment of a recreational facility, and whereas we find no substantial detriment to the adjacent property, that the character of the zoning district will not be changed thereby, and that such use will be in harmony with the purpose and intent of the ordinance, and whereas there are no significant adverse effects upon adjacent property owners that cannot be mitigated through conditions, I move the special use permit be granted with the following conditions that were just read a second ago. I believe Odie made the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Thank you.